Tiny like a on my thumbnail. I feed it to my girls. They say go on the leaf for the belt. I told you did like a chef. I run a Ferrari and young. Elementary. I got my boss in the penitentiary. I got to hang several inches. I can make it bounce by myself. 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 I can make it bounce by myself.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Turnovers will be a focus in today's game. The Browns are top 10 in turnover differentials, and they'll be up against that Jaguars team that wants to be careful not to play into that strength. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Guy and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was. He'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
What was that on his stomach? Polygenic pig, you gotta feel me. Jasmine. Okay.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
I bet you did, nigga. Oh, no. That's my grandma name.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
Middle of the field, it's
Was it right there?
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves.
Does it smell like mangoes?
I like that one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
about
they
to
go
throw it
back to
out.
back with excellent gains.
No, yeah.
And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they
What's
would
that?
get him involved early.
Oh, that's a
Doubling
shirt.
down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right
No,
back to
I
him
don't
again.
have it.
They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
No, whatever.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Looking and finding Allen Hurns.
I mean, that's a bomb right
Good
there.
gain of
We
14.
put it in the microwave.
Moves the chains.
Well, coaches
I
always
know.
talk about
Being
finding
smarter.
balance on offense. How they can get much more balance.
Yeah, that's
in
what
this
I'm
big
staying
time
home
run,
tomorrow.
big time pass.
A 1-2
All right, good night.
Look pretty good.
How about that?
Not right
Let's
now.
see if
Not the way
let's
you
see if they
acting.
can continue to take that kind of approach, though.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. pass for negative yardage, obviously.
Don't call her like that so she
shouldn't
can
have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have
be
caught
mad
it.
at
I
you.
think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let
Did
that
you put the
one
baby
go,
to sleep?
right? Because you can see
Or
the
did you
long
just
yards
fall?
about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
Babe, go to sleep.
And here's the starting crew defensively.
Jazz, stop.
for
Stop being
Cleveland.
on your phone.
Dale
Go to
Buchanan
bed.
was drafted as a safety,
Jazz.
but makes many of
Jazz,
his
stop.
plays as a linebacker in their scheme.
Stop your feet. Come on, you go to
To
bed.
throw, it's Bortles. Buying time to his left. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Stop thinking about stuff.
I thought, boy, this third down play's going nowhere, but
No, not really, but she said she deal with me because, you know, that's what mamas do.
Get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left.
You sure don't act like you do, okay.
I do like her. I call her all the time.
See how difficult that
and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar.
Nigga, she said I don't call her, so I know you don't call her.
Marcus Wheaton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars
Oh my
drive
God,
right
she
down the
said
field and score
Kyle
the
Janet,
opening
you
drive.
gotta feel me. What's that? Complain?
Set now to kick this one away.
That's her job. I'm slick.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to
Tell
the
him all about it.
26-yard line.
Talking about she wanna see the baby. Nigga, you ain't getting nothing for the baby. Alright, babe, go to sleep before you make me leave this game because I'm talking to you the whole time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Oh my God, Jeff, you gonna talk to me the whole time?
Offensive starters, and let's
Yes,
discuss Corey
you're
Cole,
like the best mom I ever seen.
drafted out of last year's class.
And there was a reason for that. When you watched his tape, when you watched his games, you saw his explosiveness and ability to play the ball in the air downfield.
Alligator.
Don't get hung up on the fact he only ran 4 routes at Baylor. Just coach him up and turn him loose.
And for Jacksonville, their defensive starters, the youngster, the rookie out of UCLA, Miles Jack, a guy to watch.
You have to watch him because he can make a big play from just about anywhere on the field. Top 5 talent. Ends up going number 36 because of a knee injury last year at UCLA. They'll use him all over the place for matchup situations, and he will wreak havoc. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots.
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back to throw here. Over the middle here to Brown. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful They know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Robinson's got it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing now is Bortles. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And Robinson with a big catch. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Fresh set of downs here. On 1st down, Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. More from Cleveland after this. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devontae Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
15 yards there on the catch and run. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. 5 wides in the game. 4 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
His throw incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look. 6 DBs. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an error.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Yeah, you heard it, right? You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the 2nd half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the 2nd half, they can just tighten.
That's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing and maybe explode at the right time.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Bortles now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parton, and it's 2nd down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bortles in the offense remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th. Bortles to throw for it on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Gus Bradley's decision to go. For it does not work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pick up there of 20 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
They'll toss it to Ajayi. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Here we go now.
Here's a Jags. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Here we go now. Back down in Philly. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Corey Coleman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet inbounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Bortles, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. On play action, now Bortles. Deep drop, and he finds Julius Thomas. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Five wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Myles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this third quarter. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. It'll go as a gain of 12. And the Jags are going to have a first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And that'll bring up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Over the middle, the connection to Hurns. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
And over the middle, this is Parker. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Borrell's going to throw. This is caught by Hurns. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Shift together here from the D-line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They come out here in the eye. And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Myers able to knock it through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is rearing to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle here to Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
This is Ajayi, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He'll look to throw, and his throw is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And some room to work. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Bortles to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Bortles going to look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. And on that one, the production just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man.
He's got a man complete. He got 29 yards that time. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator...
This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 35 that time. And that'll be good for a Cleveland first. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And, Charles, when you pull out a close game, the good thing about that is maybe next time you're in a nail-biter in the 4th quarter, you have a little more confidence.
Yeah, you're talking about your memory muscles, right? When you win those close ones, you have that confident feeling that you can continue to do so every time you're in that position.
Now, that said, you would rather win by 60 points, or do you like the close ones, too?
Well, I think everyone would rather win by 60. It's comfortable. Everyone gets to play. But when you win those nail-biters, dinner tastes just a little bit better that night.
So for the Jaguars, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.